Hello, Micheline.
Hi Otis, and a very warm welcome to you on our another episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Micheline Navatises.
And I'm Otis.
Yes, so Otis, what do we have for today's episode?
I think we're going to take it not say slow as per se, but we are coming all the way from the tranquility of the Walvis Bay lagoon.
Definitely.
So,
Such a beautiful scene, Otis.
yes,
Look at just the
yes.
flamingos behind.
I don't want to leave here actually, but Micheline, we're going to do some news. We're going to do some crime updates.
We bring you crime updates
Yes.
just for you guys separately.
And then for our interview,
Yes, for our interview, we'll have the Pupkewitz highlights.
Yes.
So we'll be speaking to the winners that were just recently crowned. So it's packed interviews. I think 3 interviews. Jam-packed interviews for you guys.
we know people were kind of busy on the day, so we thought, okay, in case you've missed it,
Yes.
let's bring it to you once again.
Definitely,
All the action.
definitely.
We've got the weather.
Yes, we
The
have
weather
some
update.
weather.
Yes.
And we also have a song at the end of our lovely episode. Every day we have a song so that we can jam together.
Yes, just set the mood. And,
Yes,
yeah.
definitely. We also have some sports, bringing you some sports news. Yes.
But before we go there, we are first going to have a look at our calendar day.
Yes, which is
Tick-tock
tick-tock day. So
day.
tick-tock,
Tock
tick-tock. Time is ticking, tick-tocking till New Year's, I must say.
Just a few days left.
Just a few days left.
Yes.
Then we're going to start with our countdown.
So,
But stay tuned for the tick-tock day. In our news for today, the Cancer Association of Namibia announced the passing on of Lynn Swart, who served as the president of the association. Swart served 2 terms as president, chairperson on the Cancer Association Namibia board, and in addition to a term as vice president preceding her current role. I must say, rest in eternal peace, Lynn Swart. Moving on to our second story. The Walvis Bay Lions Club needs $1 million to complete its $3.2 million state-of-the-art dementia center. The construction process started a year ago, and the Lions Club hopes to raise the required funds through its Christmas market and raffle sales. The Christmas market, with dozens of stalls catering for food to clothes, art, homemade items, bric-a-brac, toys and jewelry amongst others, started on Wednesday 22nd December and continued until the 24th of December. The funds collected from the market and the selling of raffle tickets of 375 Namibian dollars, which was the ticket cost for a huge variety of top-notch prices, will hopefully bring in the much-needed $1 million, according to Gert Grobler of the Walvis Bay Lions Club and the project leader of the dementia set. So, but that's what Gert Grobler said. So he has high hopes that this raffle ticket amount, or this raffle tickets, will mount up, at least assist with the 3.2 million state-of-art dementia center that is in process to be built yet. Moving on to our third and final story for the day. Regardless of the Fukuseki wreck, reduction project, representatives claiming that the environmental damage caused by the explosive demolition of the 3-year-old wreck on Thursday was minimal. Environmentalists argue that the exercise was hastily orchestrated and poorly planned. Soon after the explosion broke up the remainder of the grounded Japanese fishing vessel just offshore the Ugab River mouth, styrofoam and oiled and injured seabirds washed up on the shore. Now the Directorate of Ocean Conservation Namibia is currently sitting with several cormorants that have been bogged down by oil and fuel pollution after the reduction exercise. Some birds died before being rescued, while others escaped back into the water but could allegedly not fly. So I must say that's a pity that some of our birds have been injured. But yes, that was it for your news for today.
And now for some crime news. Assault and gender-based violence were the most prevalent crimes reported to the Erongo Police during December. According to Erongo Police Deputy Commissioner Toby Gerber, most of these cases occurred as a result of alcohol abuse, with most assaults occurring in or around liquor outlets or at events. 70 persons were arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol from the 1st up to the 27th of December. Of these, the majority were arrested at Walvis Bay, 35 of them, 14 at Swakopmund, 8 at Henties Bay and 7 in Mondesa. In other crime-related news, 6 individuals escaped from police custody over Christmas weekend. A group of 4 inmates disappeared from the Ucho holding cells on Friday. The men aged 24, 28, 32 and 40 cut the roof bars with an unknown object and escaped from the cell unnoticed. All the escapees are still at large. A suspect reportedly escaped from his cell during the visiting time at the Aranos police station on Saturday between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Another man from Aranos was also charged with defeating the cause of justice. He reportedly shielded a wanted person from police. A 53-year-old man escaped police custody from a rental state hospital where he had been admitted on Christmas Eve. The police were able to rearrest him the following day. A German, aged 22, and a Namibian, aged 22 also, were arrested on drug-related charges at a nightclub located in the industrial area of Swakopmund on Thursday. 41 LSD stickers and 2 doses of cocaine powder were allegedly found on the Jew during a police operation. The drugs are valued at 13,500 Namibian dollars. The Jew will appear on possession of dealing with prohibited dependence drug charges in the Swakop Magistrates Court. In another incident, a 22-year-old man was arrested after he was reportedly found in possession of 2 grams of cannabis valued at 150 Namibian dollars. The suspect was arrested at a complex in Kavango Street, Swakopmund. He will also appear at the Swakopmund Magistrates Court. The search is on for a man who is wanted in connection with an alleged act of domestic violence that took place at Hakasep in Usakos. After being taken into custody for allegedly threatening to cut up his girlfriend with a panga and threatening to kill her, Stephen Avarap, 34, ran out of the charge office after his arrest. The officers on duty attempted to catch the fleeing Avarap, who disappeared into the night, and it is suspected that he had fled to Chubasus or Okombaye. Anyone with information about the whereabouts of Avarap is requested to contact Deputy Commissioner Kuyo on 081 246 4757. I repeat that number for you. It's 081 246 4756 or Sergeant Ndarwila Julius on 081 799 2383. Once again, that number 081 799 2383 or the nearest police station. And that concludes your crime update for today. You can catch these stories. They've been swimming now for about 19-20 minutes. Hello, Micheline.
Hi Otis, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
Yeah. Quite a significant stretch of open space opened up by the leader or the leaders at this point in time. And this footage is brought to you by Namibia Media Holdings, courtesy of our Erongo Talk show. Enjoy it with us. Brilliant stuff. Here they come. Here they come. You can see the water splashing of the water as they are racing towards the finishing line. They've been swimming now for about 19-20 minutes, 20 minutes to the point. So at this point of the war or the fight, we can say Philip Seidler's record is still intact and will remain so for another year. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Here they come. It's neck to neck. Who will it be? In the absence of Philip Seidler, we are going to crown a brand new Jetty Mile champion today. The question that begs an answer is, who will it be? Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. A last dive. And the first one is out of the water. Tight stuff. Tight stuff. And the first one is out. Chased by the second swimmer. In exactly 22 minutes. If we have it right. 22.5 minutes swim. And the other racers are also coming in. We have our first swimmer in, our second swimmer also. Max Guest, he goes by the name of Max Guest. Max Betts, ons is met Max Betts. Hoe gaan het man?
Nee, goed, dank en self.
Yes, it's amazing man. Hoe het jy dit gedoen?
Well, ek het net die hele tyd agter Nico geswem en dan van daarvoor af het ek dan
Ja, ons het veel dop hier by die jetty verby het jy begin move.
Ja.
Soos hoe sê mense, soos 'n duikboot.
Ja.
Ja, so is dit die eerste keer wat jy swem? Doen jy dit gereeld?
Nee, ek het nou die laaste paar jaar het ek dit al gedoen. En nou die jaar was Philip nie daar nie, so toe die ander mense 'n kans weer gehad.
Was dit 'n aansporing vir jou die feit dat Philip by was hierdie keer?
'n Bietjie ja.
Ja, sê. Jou tyd was so 22 minute 30 sekondes. Is jy tevrede met dit?
Ja nee, ek is eintlik reeds tevrede met dit, ja.
Ja. Wat gaan jy nou hierna doen?
Hierna, ek weet iets lekker eet.
Iets lekker eet.
Ja.
Wel verdiend man en dankie dat jy tyd
Dankie.
geneem het om met ons te gesels.
Geen probleem.
Dankie.
Dankie.
How are you doing, man?
I'm very tired. I gave everything. But
I believe you, brother. I believe you. You led from the onset,
yeah,
but then at the jetty, Max had some oomph and he came past you.
yeah.
What was your strategy in this race?
I don't know. My strategy always has to follow what I wanted to do, and it's swim the front. But I knew he was just behind me, and at the end, then he was faster.
Yes. So have you swum this race before?
Yes, I swam it last year.
Okay, first time last year.
Yes.
Was the absence of Flippy any motivation?
No.
So what you gonna do after this?
After this, I think it's worth it to celebrate something because it's still the second place. Yeah.
Will you be back next year?
Yes, I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, our viewers out there, enjoy this extraordinary swimming feat with us. You can see exhausted competitors arriving at the finishing line after a 1.92 kilometer swim. And I must mention that they started swimming at 3:30, and half an hour later they are arriving in droves now. Wind out there, the drone showing us that there were not big swells, and despite that these swimmers did exceptionally well. I'm with Mali Smalley, the winner of the female section.
Yes.
How did it go?
It was pretty rough. I mean, coming towards the jetty was pretty smooth, pretty nice, not many people, it was nice. But from the jetty to about the rocks, the rocks never came and the waves started getting bumpy and you just don't get a bit lost. But it was nice at the end. The struggle is swimming here and then running up the sand. I think that's the worst bit.
So did you come to this race with a plan, and what was your plan?
I've swum this race for the last 8 years and up and down. It's been, this place, that place. And this year I was the fittest I've ever been. I've been training my whole life. So I figured let's just give it a go and see what happens.
First podium finish.
First female, yes.
First female.
Yes, I think I was 6th or 5th overall, yeah.
So tell me, what does it take to compete at this level?
Well, I've been swimming 20 years. I recently got into open water and I'm just developing the technique as I go, and just training every day and having the right mindset is how you have to do it.
Training every day of your life.
Yeah, every day, yeah.
Swimming is a way of life for you.
Basically, without the water, I'm nothing.
So tell me, what are you going to do after this?
I don't know, I'm just going to continue my swimming career. I think my goal is to try and get to the Olympics in 2024 for indoor swimming. But we'll see when that road comes.
Are you coastal based?
No, I'm from Windhoek, but I'm in the States currently studying.
Okay, what are you studying for?
I'm studying my master's in business administration.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you're gonna go boast about...
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, well done.
Thank
and
you so much.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Weer
Jammer. But the rest of the swimmers are still coming in, heading to the finishing line. It takes determination to swim 1.92 kilometers in less than half an hour, and we can really see it has been done here today. The canoes are also appearing on the horizon, so that means the last ones are heading to the finishing point. Mia,
Maya?
Maya, ons het vanoggend gesels.
Yeah.
En jy het dit gedoen. Hoe voel jy?
It's very tough. I feel broken, but it's nice once you've completed it. It's a good achievement.
Is it worth it?
It's very much worth it. Very worth it.
Tell me about your race experience.
To the jetty, I felt horrible. I thought I was so far behind. I thought it was horrible, and it was such a slow race till then. But once I came around the jetty, everything picked up, and I just picked up my pace, caught a few of my opponents, and managed to take them around the rocks here.
So we spoke about the conditions
Yeah.
early in the day.
Yes.
How did things play out?
They weren't my ideal conditions, but they were. If I had to choose anything else other than my favorite conditions, this would be great. It was nice and flat. Felt like I was swimming in a pool or a lake. It was wonderful conditions.
Will you be back next year?
I will always be back for this event.
Okay, so what's next?
I'm not sure. I'm training to go to SA Juniors, and I hope to make it to Junior World Champs one day. But till then, it's just training, doing the galas, coming to events like these, and
What's your immediate plans right after this?
just train.
Ne?
Train.
Even when you leave this venue now.
Even when I leave. Oh, right after this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I'll go spend time with my friends after prize giving and just enjoy the rest of my day. It's
Well done. Nice chatting to you. The junior winner, we brought to you a chat with Max Betts and Melanie Smalley. Some more finishers arriving now. Can we cut? How far? How much time? Okay, we'll wait for the last one. The official last swimmer, we can see he's been brought to the shore by canoes. Someone paddling, and he's coming in. This is our last competitor for the Pupkewitz Jetty Mile. It's an amazing scene here at the finishing line. You heard there were an estimated 300 competitors in this race for this year, and here he comes. It takes guts to do what these gentlemen have done here today. It's an open water swim, and it takes guts. Really a tough race. And he's heading to the shore now. This is now the last moments of the Jetty Mile. Here he comes. You can see he's visibly tired. He's taking a break, rest, and there he starts again. So close and yet so far. I wonder what's going on in his mind at this point of the race.
This is not just physically tiring, it's mentally tiring, because you have to keep on pushing yourself, pushing your mind, getting yourself focused.
Yes.
And here he comes, and obviously the back markers, you can see the canoes and that supporting him.
Yes.
What a wonderful event.
Yes, and here comes this gentleman. We've been waiting for him. He's been receiving a round of applause. Here he comes, thumbs up from him. This is the moment we've been waiting for, the final swimmer arriving at the finishing line. We're going to take him in. He takes a plunge. He's been helped, and here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. How are you doing?
I'm surviving.
We need to finish the race. Come, we need to finish. Let's push, let's push, let's push. We are going to push. We are going to help you. And he's here, he's here, he's here. Brilliant, brilliant stuff here at the finish. And your surname?
Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick.
Yes.
Are you locally based?
Yes.
Okay, so you live in Swakop,
I live in Windhoek.
in Windhoek. What made you do what you've done today?
Well, I like swimming here.
Wow, wow. How old are you? Or how young are you? Sorry, how young are you?
68.
68.
Yeah.
So why?
I love the water.
You love the water.
Yeah.
And how did this race go for you?
It was okay.
Did you come with a plan?
I wanted to finish.
You wanted to finish.
Yeah.
You did that. Well
Some-
done.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Will you do it again?
We'll try. We'll give it a go next year.
Give it a
Yeah.
go. Yes. What would your message be to the other Namibians out there? Young ones especially.
Well, give it a go.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for
Thank
speaking to
you.
us. Brilliant
Cool,
stuff,
man.
sir. Yes. And the sprint has started. The sprint event has started. And they are off. Corneille have opened a significant stretch. And by the way things are going, he might even loop some of the other swimmers. And the leader is heading to the beach. There's apparently two junior girls chasing the leader, but it's going to be another close finish. Some splashing action at the mola, where the sprint event of the Pupkewitz Jetty Mile is about to continue. It's going to be head-to-head, another head-to-head finish for the sprinting event. They're about a couple of meters out from the shore. Any moment now, there's Corneille coming. He looks back over his shoulder. It's like he's taunting these girls, and he's out of the water and he's heading, and the girls are chasing him. It's gonna be close. The girls are chasing him. Very close one. Corneille Leroux has been chased, and he was caught. He was caught right at the finishing line. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by Jessica Humphrey and Corneille Leroux. Corneille, ladies first. Jessica, how did it feel?
I felt like I was dying halfway through, but I don't know how I won this event. It's my first time swimming it as well.
Wow.
But I'm really proud of myself and how I trained these couple of weeks. But
You literally caught Corneille at the last hurdle.
I really don't know how I did that, but I put all my heart into it.
Are you from Windhoek?
Yes, I'm from Windhoek.
So do you belong to a club on that side?
Yes, I belong to Aqua Swimming Club. It's at UNA Medical Center. It's not very popular, but I feel like it's a really good club to be in.
What would you like to say to Corneille?
Well done, Corneille, for sticking in front, but he did really well.
Corneille, what
Yes.
happened, man?
I don't know, I was leading the whole way and the race felt good. And then at the end on the run, Jessica beat me to it. So well done to Jessica.
Gentlemen,
And-
this has been a phenomenal Pupkewitz Jetty Mile, one-of-a-kind event, and we are proud to share this journey with you, and we are proud to be able to share this amazing footage, these adrenaline pumping moments, all the way from the start up to the very end. Thank you for being with us.
With me today is Karen Till of Stadtmitte Cafe of the Lighthouse Group, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Stadtmitte Cafe, where we are today. So Karen, quickly, for those who don't know, what does Stadtmitte Cafe offer?
Stadtmitte offers a great vibey place where you can come and either pick up a takeaway, coffee or a smoothie or a frappe, or a place to come and have breakfast with family and friends and just enjoy the vibe. It's in town, so it's nice for a quick coffee while you're trying to get away from work. And then over weekends, we're nice and busy as well. So great place for a breakfast, a lunch. We close at about 5:30, 6, so it's more a daytime venue, but a great place to come and sit and have an awesome coffee or a meal.
Of course, and then this eagle has been something that we've seen all over social media with the likes of Ease taking a photo with this eagle. So can you tell us a little bit about the background of this eagle? Why is it here?
Well, I've seen on Instagram, there are a lot of these Instagram walls, and so I wanted to do something for Stadtmitte Cafe. And then I thought it had to be Namibian themed because obviously we want the tourists as well to come and take photos and promote our country. We're proud of being Namibian, we're proud of being an all Namibian company. So I went online and I tried to have a look, and there's angels and butterflies and what have you, and I thought, no, I want to do something that's a Namibian animal. And the eagle came to mind because the eagle is now our national animal, or national bird, should I say. And so I drew up this one. I kind of stole the idea a little bit from the American eagle, and I saw wings with an American flag, and I was like, this is perfect. And we had a refugee artist, his name's Elton, so he's actually called Elton, named after the artist. And he came and I did the mock-up for him, and he did an awesome job. He spent days sitting there and checking the layout, making sure it was perfect, and I think it's turned out really well.
So, Kieran, Stadtmitte Cafe, I remember as a teen, I used to love Stadtmitte Cafe when it was at a different location. And then it closed down. Why the decision to reopen?
Well, what happened was Stadtmitte Cafe was successful and great where it was, and then we had an offer from a restaurant that wanted to buy out, and that was the Garnish restaurant. So we decided for the moment that we were happy to do that, but we always said we were going to open it again. And then we built Bonus Marktplatz, and the idea was to bring it here. And initially we had a tenant who was running the cafe, Christian's Cafe, and then they offered it to us to buy because they had the Windhoek branch and it was a bit difficult for them to manage. So we said, right, we'll take it over and we'll now have the rebirth of Stadtmitte Cafe. So we're happy to have it back where it belongs in our portfolio.
Yeah. So Kieran, how has the success of Stadtmitte been since reopening?
I think really, really good. I mean, it's a coffee shop. It's not a full-on restaurant. So coffee shops are a little bit less, shall I say, profitable? Not profitable, but kind of, the spend is not as big every time someone comes to visit. But especially over December, we had the youngsters buy into the whole taking a picture with the eagle, with their smoothie and frappe. So it's really done very, very well. We're very happy with how it's done. And the response is good. It's got a fantastic location because it's on the main road, corner of Walvis Bay and into Swakopmund. So I think that it's done really well. Yeah.
Wonderful. That was Kieran Till from Stadtmitte Cafe.
Thank you for having me.
Great.
Tell me, baby, do you like the way I move? Come on, get your dance on. We can have as much fun as you can possibly get. With your dance on. Come on, now, come on, baby. Let's get this game on. Let me see it. Let's get this game on. Get it started.
And now for some sports. Günther Gladys and Leonie Roux managed to win this year's edition of the Walvis Bay offshore sailing race in a time of just 3 hours and 27 minutes with their Hobie 16 named the French Connection. The 48th Walvis Bay offshore race was hosted on the 26th of December and saw 2 member sailing teams on 6 Hobie 16s and 1 Hobie 14 in action. Following the arrival of the French Connection at the Walvis Bay Yacht Club, finishing point was Adam Key and Peter Davison with a time of 3 hours and 32 minutes. Lothar Redeker and Doris Gladys finished in the 3rd position with a time of 3 hours and 34 minutes, followed by Lauren Davidson and Rainer Einbeck in a time of 3 hours and 39 minutes in the 4th position. Nico and Christopher Brückner made it to the finishing line with a time of 3 hours and 40 minutes. Hans Knupp with his Hobie 14 made it in a time of 4 hours and 27 minutes, claiming the 6th place. The offshore race, which is usually sailed from Walvis Bay to Swakopmund, was modified last year with participants sailing from the Walvis Bay sailing from Walvis Bay to Langstrand and back to the Walvis Bay Yacht Club again. Peter Davidson is one of the sailors who explained that the offshore race has been going on since 1973, when the municipalities of Walvis Bay and Swakopmund joined forces and decided to do a race from one city to another. 6 Hobie Cats and 1 Laser participated in the 2020 edition of the competition, with Brian and Adrian Key clinching first place. Lauren Davidson and Reino Engelbrecht finished second, with Zane and Zia Cooper finishing third. The event serves as the closing for the sailing season, which commenced on December 17th. That's for the news today. Thank you very much.
Hi viewers, my name is Michelina Vatisis and I'm going to inform you about all the events that are taking place during the month of December. So from the 27th till the 28th, we have the Hobby Nationals taking place at the Walvis Bay Yacht Club. And for inquiries, you can contact 0811 294293 or 085 124 9591. Moving on, we have the Christmas Cup of SFC in Swakopmund, which started on the 26th and will end on the 29th of December. And for inquiries, you can contact 081 3384 720 or 081 4230 687. Moving on the same day, the 29th, we have the Rockfest with Ecovision at Laxet in Henties Bay. And for inquiries, you can contact 081 277 6575. On that same day, we have a F&B Golf Day in Henties Bay. And for inquiries, you can contact 085 75 99972. Moving on to the 30th of December, we have the Bonita Fundraiser Golf Day in Henties Bay. And for inquiries, you can contact 085 75 99972. Moving on to the 31st of December, we have the Spa Fun Run in Henties Bay and the New Year's Eve dance at Henties Bay Golf and Lifestyle Estate. And for inquiries, you can contact 085 75 99972. The last event for this month and the early next month, we have the Mateus Roots and Tienesnel at Henties Bay Golf and Lifestyle Estate, taking place from the 1st to the 2nd of January. And for inquiries, you can contact 085 75 99972. And that was your What's On.
Hello and welcome to the weather. My name is Kevin and I'm here with my co-host Micheline today. Micheline, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, Kevin. How are you?
I'm fantastic. And the weather today will be fantastic as well. Walvis Bay is looking at a maximum of 22 degrees, a maximum of 21 for tomorrow, and a minimum of 13 degrees for tomorrow. The sun arose at 6:18 and will set at 10 to 8. The wind is coming from the southwest with 13 kilometers per hour, and for all the anglers out there, the first high tide was at 11:36, the first low tide at 5:03, and the next high tide will be at 24 past midnight, and the next low tide at just shortly after 6. Micheline, what's up in Swakopmund?
So with Swakopmund, the sun rose 18 minutes past 6 in the morning and will set 11 minutes to 8 later today. Swakopmund will experience a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. Now for the fishes, the first high tide was just now 13 minutes to 12, where the second one will be 24 minutes just past noon. The first low tide was 3 minutes past 5 in the morning, whereas the second one will be 1 minute past 6, so you still have time to go fish. How does Walvis Bay look like?
Oh yes, in Angler's Paradise. The maximum temperature will reach 20 degrees tomorrow as well, and a minimum of tomorrow at 14 degrees. The sun arose at 20 minutes past 6 and will set 11 minutes to 8. The wind is coming from south-southeast at 11 kilometers per hour. The first high tide was at 11:39, the first low tide at 5:05, and the next high tide will be at 26 minutes past midnight, and the next low tide at 6 minutes past 6.
So we're moving a bit inland now. For Arandis, the sun was out 17 minutes past 6 and will set 13 minutes to 8. Arandis will experience a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius, so I must say it's a bit better compared to the previous days, with a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west wind will prevail with a speed of 13 kilometers per hour. How does Usakos look like?
Oh, Usakos is not cooling down at all, or also Usakot as I like to call it. A maximum of 34 degrees will be reached today, and tomorrow a maximum of 35, as was the minimum of 11 degrees. The sun arose at 6:15 and will set at 7:45. The wind, which will hopefully cool the people down, is coming from southwest at 9 kilometers per hour.
So for Karibab, the sun was out 6:15 and will set 12 minutes past 7. So Karibab and Usakos are in the same WhatsApp group, I must say, because they're experiencing the same temperatures, for a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 11 and a maximum of 35 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow, meaning just 2 degrees a bit hotter. A west-southwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. How does Omaruru look like?
Oh, Omaruru has certainly joined the chat, or as I like to call it, Hot Maruru. It will reach a maximum of 34 degrees today, and tomorrow even 36. The minimum for tomorrow is 12 degrees. The hot sun arose at 6:15 and will set at 19:41. The wind is coming from the west at 11 kilometers per hour. My, I think I will rather stay at the cool coast.
I second that, Kevin. I second that.
Oh, definitely. Thank you very much for today. See you next time.
So this unfortunately brings us to the end of our lovely jam-packed episode for today. But Kevin, how did you find today's show?
Oh, today was amazing. I mean, it's the best location. The sun is burning my forehead, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful to be here. But next, I'll head to the SFC club grounds to watch the finals of the annual SFC Christmas Cup. They're today, league and social teams.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that.
I'm also very excited because these players put in all their effort for the socials and the league final. So let's see who will take it away this year. But guys, I just want to inform you that Kevin is all the way from Germany. Du kommst auch auf Deutschland.
Ja, das ist richtig, ganz genau. Sehr gut.
Yes. So, I believe it's your first time to see this nice view of the flamingos here at the lagoon.
Yes.
Can you explain that scenery for us, for the viewers that haven't been here yet?
I mean, it's just crazy. On the one side, beautiful family homes, and on the other side, just the blue ocean.
Yes.
And I don't know how many hundreds, several hundreds of beautiful flamingos, some whiter, some pinker, just chilling
really
around,
beautiful.
eating their food. It's amazing. And then in the background, the rusty industrial face of Walvis Bay, which is just unbelievably
Amazing.
cool. Beautiful
Yes.
city.
I like the fact how everything merges
yes.
together.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right here in Walvis Bay, everything comes together. I'm really excited to see some whales. I hope I can see those too. I mean, that's where the name comes from.
So you know what? You just have to do more exploring, and then you'll see whales.
Oh yes.
But
On
viewers,
land and water.
yeah. But viewers, fear not. This is definitely not the last time that you'll be seeing us. You will catch us every day from today and also in January. So on a thumb, if you'd like to share your festivity videos or great news to us, don't hesitate to contact our WhatsApp and Telegram number, which is 0811 7040. I repeat, 0811 7040. And if you'd like to read about the sports story that Kevin read for us today, or the news which I read, or the crime update, and many more stories, then you can visit our website on www.erongo.com.na. I repeat, www.erongo.com.na. If you'd like to binge watch on our NMH TV channels, don't hesitate to visit our website, our online TV channel on oneup2.com. I repeat, oneup2.com. We have a broad spectrum of shows, from hard news to kiddies to entertainment. So we are definitely keeping you entertained 24/7. Thank you so much for joining us today. From Kevin and I, it's Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Vielen Dank.
Let's sit by the ocean and feel the waves. Just sit in the sand all day. Stare up at the stars and take a deep breath from the madness of every day. Now I'm here. I've got the sun on my skin and the wind in my hair, and newfound freedom to go anywhere. Wide open spaces to clear my head, and a warm sunset before I go to bed. I know I'm loved, 'cause Namibia, you're my friend. Come take a walk with the wild horses. Just let our souls run free. Come sit by the fire. Let's tell our stories about the mountains in our dreams. Now I'm here. I've got the sun on my skin and the wind in my hair, and newfound freedom to go anywhere. Wide open spaces to clear my head, and a warm sunset before I go to bed. I know I'm loved. I've got the sun on my skin and the wind in my hair, and newfound freedom to go anywhere. Wide open spaces to clear my head, and a warm sunset before I go to bed. I know I'm loved, 'cause Namibia, you're my friend. I get lost and then I find myself. I get lost and then I find myself. I get lost and then I find myself in you. Got the sun on my skin and the wind in my hair, and newfound freedom to go anywhere. Wide open spaces to clear my head, and a new sunrise straight up ahead. I know I'm